New tonight, families living in a Twin Cities suburb are one step closer to clean drinking water.
A solution, though, is still years away. Over 2 years ago, the city of Mound alerted residents that the water supply had too much of a natural occurring element in it, and that can pose a health risk. Since then, families have been on their own buying bottled water or filters. WCCO's Jennifer Merrily explains how the state is now pitching in to help.
Turning on the tap in Mound brings some trepidation for people living there.
The biggest problem is the manganese, and it's a health risk. So the water is not drinkable.
While they may not drink the water, people like Lisa Rosenthal use it to wash their hands and bathe in.
This is what it takes to filter out some of the manganese.
She was able to add an expensive filtration system to her home after learning about the issue in early 2021. Her household still buys bottled water for drinking and worries about those who are on a fixed income.
There are people out there, I'm not even sure what they're doing for clean water right now.
The city turned to lawmakers for infrastructure updates and to build a filtration plant, knowing with its already high water bills, outside funding was their only chance.
We're excited to be able to begin the process of solving the problem.
The legislature approved a portion of the total ask of $36 million.
The funding almost didn't happen. It started at $10.3 million, got kicked down to $3 million, pulled all together, and eventually passed at that original amount of $10.3.
Ups and downs of emotions, but that last chunk and that last 10.3, that was a really good signal to our community here that the state and the funding is coming and they're behind us.
The mayor and city manager acknowledge they're far from the finish line.
Certainly it's not as comfortable as having all of the money you need in your pocket at the front end, but it's a reasonable approach.
The initial dollars will go to less visible parts of the overall project, design work and a water main reconfiguration. More will be needed to supply clean drinking water to homes. For other people in the community advocating for the fix,
Gratitude for sure.
It's a mix of emotions.
But it is disappointing that it's only $10.3 million because every day that we wait and every day that we don't have the funding, the project ends up costing more.
Still, she's hopeful this start will propel the project forward.
I'm hoping that the wheels in motion will encourage other people to finance this project, and they'll see the importance of doing that.
In Mound, Jennifer Merrily, WCCO News.
The city thinks it'll take another 4 years to fix the problem, and that's if they get more funding each year. The mayor is working with congressional leaders to secure another $4 million this year. The health department reports that nearly 70 other communities have also notified families about elevated levels of manganese. And we have added that information on WCCO.com.